Hello everyone, Joyce Meyer, born Pauline Joyce Hutchison on June 4, 1943, in St. Louis, Missouri, faced a tumultuous childhood marked by hardship and fear. Her father, who had served in World War II, returned home changed by his experiences, bringing with him a presence that instilled fear rather than comfort due to his alcoholism and manipulative behavior. This chaotic environment was compounded by her mother's struggle to manage the family alone. Despite these challenges, Joyce found solace in faith, becoming a Christian at the age of 9, although her understanding of faith was initially superficial. At school, Joyce appeared like any other student, wearing a mask that concealed her inner turmoil. Behind closed doors, she faced a heavy secret. Her father's oppressive control dictated every aspect of her life, leaving her with no escape or support. Her mother, aware of the abuse, chose silence out of fear, betraying Joyce's trust and deepening her isolation. This dual betrayal from both parents forced Joyce to learn that survival depended on her own strength, as she could not rely on anyone else for help. At 18, Joyce sought to escape her troubled past rather than pursue education or a career. She married a part-time car salesman, believing he would provide the stability she craved, but instead, he turned out to be a deceitful and untrustworthy partner. Joyce endured years of abuse from her father and hoped for a better life, only to find herself in another painful situation with her husband, who was manipulative and neglectful. His betrayals began early in their marriage, culminating in an incident where he abandoned her in Albuquerque, leaving her without resources and forcing her to rely on strangers for help to return home. Joyce endured a harrowing 5-year marriage marked by cruelty and deception, particularly during her pregnancy with their son, David. Her husband's infidelity and manipulation trapped her in a toxic relationship, leading her to commit crimes, including stealing payroll checks under his influence. Despite the trauma and heartache, Joyce eventually found the strength to leave this nightmare, transforming her painful experiences into a powerful message that would inspire millions. Her journey reflects a profound resilience and the ability to turn suffering into empowerment. Joyce Meyer's journey through life was marked by deep emotional scars from years of abuse and betrayal, leaving her feeling broken and lost. After a painful childhood and a failed first marriage, she met Dave Meyer in 1966, who offered her a sense of stability and unwavering commitment that she had never experienced before. Their marriage in 1967 became a turning point for Joyce, as Dave's steady presence helped her begin to heal from her past traumas and learn to trust again. This relationship represented not just a new chapter, but a crucial step towards finding comfort and safety in her life. Joyce's frustration with her own unhappiness is challenged by Dave's unwavering joy, prompting her to reflect on her pain and its impact on their relationship. Despite her anger, Dave's resilience serves as a wake-up call for Joyce, leading her to seek healing and personal transformation. As she begins to let go of her past, she starts to appreciate Dave's calm demeanor and consistent support, recognizing that these qualities provide her with the stability she has longed for. This journey of self-discovery ultimately helps Joyce understand the importance of change in order to preserve their relationship. In 1976, Joyce Meyer experienced a pivotal moment while driving home from a beauty appointment, feeling frustrated and empty despite her knowledge of biblical teachings on victory. In a moment of desperation, she cried out to God, questioning why she wasn't living the victorious life promised in Scripture. In response, she felt a profound presence of God, which she described as a wave of liquid love that overwhelmed her. This encounter not only filled her with a powerful sense of God's presence, but also signaled a calling to a greater purpose in her life. In 1980, a pastor recognized Joyce Meyer's potential and encouraged her to develop her teaching skills, leading her to record messages for a local radio station. This small beginning paved the way for her to launch her own radio program, Life in the Word, in 1985. Initially recorded in her home, the show started with a modest 15-minute weekly slot on a St. Louis station. However, it quickly gained popularity, expanding to 6 stations across the Midwest within 5 years. Joyce's candid and straightforward approach to teaching resonated with listeners, as she not only discussed faith but also demonstrated practical applications of it. Joyce Meyer, encouraged by her husband Dave, took a significant step by expanding her ministry into television, starting with a program on WGN-TV in Chicago and later on BET. This move allowed her to reach a broader audience, and by 1998, she rebranded her show to Enjoying Everyday Life, which aligned more closely with her mission of helping people integrate faith into their daily lives. Recognizing the unique power of television to spread her message beyond traditional venues, Joyce aimed to impact millions of homes, building on her existing success with live events and radio broadcasts. Her first television show, Life in the Word, marked the beginning of this new chapter in her ministry. Joyce Meyer has made a significant impact through her humanitarian efforts, particularly with initiatives like Hand of Hope and Project GRL, which provide essential services such as food, medical care, and disaster relief to communities in need. Her influence extends beyond her television presence and charitable work. She is also a prolific author, having written over 130 books since her first publication in 1988. Her writings, which address themes of faith, emotional healing, and personal growth, have reached millions and have become essential resources in Christian self-help literature. Notably, her 1995 book, Battlefield of the Mind, transformed many Christians' perspectives on negative thinking, further solidifying her role as a key figure in modern Christian literature. Meyer, a survivor of childhood sexual abuse, felt compelled to address serious allegations that emerged, prompting her son Dan Meyer to express deep concern in an email to staff, emphasizing the ministry's commitment to truth. While they considered the possibility of returning to Dyer, it was contingent on a resolution that aligned with their values. In response, Dyer denied the allegations and claimed that law enforcement would vindicate their leadership, asserting that their mission remained intact. However, the scandal led to other prominent Christian figures, such as Jack Graham and Jesse Duplantis, distancing themselves from the network, highlighting significant issues within faith-based media. Thanks for watching.